Oh, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Get myself switched over here here we go. One stream to the next. Wait for some people to key in. See how everybody is doing this morning. There we make sure everything's correct in here. Yep, I re-upped some of mine this morning when I got in, and it dropped on me too. So, oh well. I have a lot of faith in it coming right back up, so I'm not too worried about it. I think we're in a good spot. I got a whole channel made out here. I think this is the top of the channel. I think eventually, once we get candle bodies up above this thing could start moving. So it's creating a new ground floor like it was doing back here at the 260, 270 level. So this is good holding like that. Let me get all this stuff put in here. Okay, I'm almost done here. You give me one more second. Verifying everything is set up correctly here on my stream. There we go. So, what a night. To bed till 11:30 last night. Just woke up a minute ago. So, get this morning show started. I got my coffee made. Got my droopy eyes going. You're currently looking at the 1 hour here for AVT. That's been the best signal call I've seen on here for me. But I will drop into the 15-minute area, and you'll see that's been barely hanging into the bottom of this little channel right here. Couple of spikes up right here. So we gotta get through this channel, get some candles up above here, closing. I think we'll see a slow move up. It's going to probably do like it did back here for a little bit. It's going to start testing up in here between the 360, 390, maybe $4. Get knocked back down. I think we'll eventually start building a higher floor level here. This coin is so undervalued, it ain't funny. But right now we're in the about 21 million market cap range, which is perfect for huge pumps. I think most of the coins have been pumping lately. It's been about 27 to 33 million. So this one's getting itself up in that range. Easily if this coin was to take off and do 100 million, that would be a 5x. So you do the math from here. 5x from $3.30. That's if it goes to 100 million. I mean, if it just pumps up from here to 80 million, that's a 4x. So 3 on 4, $12 coin. I was going to do a video last night on AVT, going over and covering it all, reading the white paper, talking about what it does. And life got in the way. So when life gets in the way, you gotta take care of those life chores. So I had to do that last night. Go grocery shopping, do all those fun things. As you come in here this morning, come in here and smash that like button. Say good morning. No, it didn't dump hard. I mean, even if you bought up here at 375 here, there's 328 50 cents or 48 cents. That's not really a hard dump. Dumping hard is if you bought at $4 and you're sitting back at 260. So I think we're good here. I like what I see. I like how market ciphers give me the readings it's giving me. I see where the MACD is. MACD came back down. It's cooling off at the 0. Just got to cross right on the 0 right here. Got a green dot right here. I got a little pump up and a pullback. That was that little bit of volume right here. You know, there's not this. I mean, this was good volume. Got started, got rolling. But for the most part, this is just low volume and it's still hung out up here. So I am quite impressed with that. Like right here when it started to pump. Nice big old hump of volume and it just coasted. You know, this was long volume, but not huge volume. It held strong. So it's not taking a lot of volume to push this thing. Open up some more mature here. Step right on in, hit the like button, say good morning. Hope you got your coffee in hand and you're waking up. Crypto coin. It is the #1 pumper overnight till this morning. Morning, good morning, good morning. I am just getting my coffee ready here too. Oh, trying to wake the dead up sometimes is hard to do. That's me. I'm definitely wake up dead. What you think, Quay? You enjoying the ride we're having on AVT? Not quite $4 yet, but dang, it was getting exciting, wasn't it? I had a person in our 24/7 live stream who's been buying it, and accumulating it, and screaming, you know, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, or go buy it, you guys are going to regret it. And yeah, he's right. We should have been accumulating some of that back when it was in the 220, 230 range, but it got everybody's attention yesterday. Okay, let's start off here and see what Mr. Bitcoin has got in mind today. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. Squeeze that down. Let me go to the 1 day. Let's see how it's looking for the 1 day here. So I drew these lines out here a couple days ago. This one here, you can see it. I drew it out back on this, back at the bottom here. And I've had all these lines drawn out here for a while. And it's probably more seeable in the 1 hour here. And this is how I make some of my calls off of Bitcoin. Yeah, we popped through here, came down, rode the 200 moving average. Yeah, I told my buddy the other day that it was going to probably fight with this here, and it's either going to break out, go back up to this blue line, or it's going to pass through and come down that red line. Wow, it barely picked through it. Right there, it hit it dead on. And it's on its way back up. It's curling a little bit. So hopefully we got the 50 crossing the 100 here. Hopefully this will come up. That'll come down to 50. We'll meet somewhere in the middle up here. Bitcoin will hopefully level out a little bit. So we got a touch in that blue line there, to almost a touch there. So I think once it gets up here and meets 50-50 with the, or meets up here with the 50 moving average, hopefully they see a bounce, get back up in this channel up in here. I think Bitcoin could get right back to 47,000 and hold it, but it's got to get past 46.9. I call it 46.9, 46.917. Get on top of that area, get back in this channel before we can consolidate more. So let's hope this happens. If it breaks a 50, it'll come back down to the 100, and if it creates the 50-100 across again, you see what happens. You'll come all the way back down again. So let's hope we don't keep doing this, because it's a killer on the altcoins. It's time to get this thing moving sideways and slowly upward to get altcoins moving. Market cipher does have a red dot, and the MACD looks like it could cross. Let's just hope it skips. So that's our Bitcoin of the morning. Can I check out band? Sure. What's the name of the band? I'm just kidding. Oh, let's see. Band. B-A-N-D. Let me guess. It flashed and I didn't see it. There it is. So band is up in our top 10 this morning. It's the 1 hour chart. Let's go to 15 minutes. It's had a nice steady run this morning. Let's see, when did it start popping off? Got our green dot here about. There's stay at 18:30 Central Standard Time. 6:30 last night. Got a little consolidation here. 9:30, 10:30. That looks consolidation about 1 o'clock this morning. You had a nice big run up. Started consolidating at 4:30 this morning, which was just not too long ago. So nice run up. It's going to pull down, cool off. It looks like it's got that channel over here. It's going to run within for a little bit here. So hopefully it can hold. Like it's forming a little flag right here. So you can see the little flag right here. Probably looks like it's forming. So you can see, yeah, you can see where it crossed right here. The MACD started to cross, complete its cross right here. So started across, finished across, tried to pull out of it and fell down. So you got your MACD cross here, coming back to 0 to cool off. You can see where the RSI and the volume went down. The RSI is coming down, so hopefully another couple 15-minute, kind of 45 minutes from now, 30, I'd say 30-45 minutes, it'll consolidate, get a green dot. Hopefully it doesn't have to come all the way down here, because then it would pull you back into this range here, the 520 range. So hopefully get across before then, right in this area here, 530 range. Continue back up. Yeah, it's had a nice run. It's cooling off. It's got a, you know, if it had kept doing this little here and up a little and pull back and up a little, pull back and up a little, pull back, it would have kept going. So it tried to. But right now, looks like it could be your top till it gets a cool off period. Hopefully that helps. So, oh, MIR, MIR. Look at that, 13%, hiding in the little 5-6%ers, making a move. MIR, and I had some of that back when it was $1.77. Equal there. I had some. It'd go up, it'd come down, it'd go up, come down. I got tired of holding it, and that's what happens when you get tired of holding something. It decides to run off and leave you like a hot date on a Friday night. Yeah, you can see right here, it would pump, come back, pump, come back. It just got frustrating to play with. Yeah. Part of being impatient, knowing alt season's coming, a lot of people really get impatient. I mean, granted, if I had a lot more fundage and I had more coins just to sit in, or more funds just to sit in certain coins, I'd buy the ones I really believed in, that I knew was going to pump, and stick it in there and leave it. Because, like I said, it's like a popcorn machine. You just never know when your kernel is going to get hot enough to pop. And right now, it's just little pop here, little pop there. As you can see, we got 2 of them in the double digits right now. Here lately, we've only been getting, you know, we're getting 3 or 4 one day. And next day, you get, you know, maybe 2. Then about every 5th day, we get one that runs all the way up in the high 50s to 100%. So we're getting there. The kernels are getting warmed up. And then we had a beautiful Sunday. Sunday was awesome. A lot of green, a lot of good trading. Then Monday was our bloody Sunday. So today, not too bad. Looks like it's about 50-50. Bitcoin can run sideways for a good 2 or 3 more hours, not do anything aggressive. We're going to see a lot more green today. Bitcoin starts making $1,000 moves. You got to see it start turning red. It usually shows up right here in this last column right here. It says last. That's where you'll be sitting here. You can see how it goes all white like this. That right there tells you that everything is watching Bitcoin right now. It's probably at a spot where it's indecisive. And this is what shows me Bitcoin is indecisive right now. Everything goes white. When everything just all of a sudden just starts going red and you see almost the whole market bleeding off. I look at my monitor above my head from my other 24/7 live stream. And I look up, I see all those coins in red. I'll go look at Bitcoin. That tells me the story. But yeah, you see right now we're at an indecisive point of Bitcoin. So all these alts just kind of pause and go, oh, what's going on here? Which way are we going? So look at Bitcoin as a sheep herder and look at the altcoins as a sheep. That's the best way to look at it. So please smash that like button as you come in here. It helps others find this show. It helps get the algorithm out there on YouTube. So make a few comments. I don't care if it's hi, good morning, go jump in the lake, you suck, whatever. Comments also helps the algorithm. So I appreciate it. We are not locked down to 1 minute subscribers. This is a complete open morning show. Anybody can comment. So big show last night was AVT. Good morning, Ish. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Our big excitement last night was AVT. And then I see a lot of Twitter people were pushing well, Diesel's been getting pushed on Twitter because it's about ready to break out. I can't think of the other one. I don't have my Twitter open. Is it one on my list? Shipping's another one. DDX is another one. Those two are still kind of lagging, not taking off. QSP at auction has been on my eye, but QSP is kind of high in coins. UPI is my hidden gem. Very low volume, very low market cap. I don't think it's gonna pop for a little while longer, so that's my hidden one to hang on to. Diesel is another one everybody's saying going $100, but it's already been there and it came back, so I don't know if it's going to get there anytime soon. Seagold made a good run yesterday. I'm just going down my list right now. XYO, everybody keeps saying it's going to go to 3 cents plus, so watch on that. NKN's another one to keep an eye on. I had it. I was looking at it yesterday. I actually bought some during the pump as it started to take off. I rode the pump up and then got right back out of it. And then I'll be for the life of me if I could remember the name of the coin without having to go back to Twitter and look at everybody's Twitter information. So here I go. Let's grab me a Twitter. Go back to Twitter and see if they're still chatting about this one. Awesome. So I'm trying to find the tweet. There it is. Looking for the coin that everybody's been talking about, or a few people are talking about that I've been watching. And NCT. I think that's it. Let's check it out this morning. I think that's it. There we go. So NCT, I drew some lines for it. I played with it a little bit yesterday. So there was one to pump it pretty good. I did jump in. It went up a little bit. Didn't look too hot. It stalled out. I waited a couple hours on it, and so I took what little profit I had off of it and got out. So Oh, this is the 1 hour, so it had to be right here or something. But anyway, this coin's at 4 cents. It's got low market cap in about 40-60 million area. But it's like, it's just fighting this one little area, and if it can get to this one little area and get a nice pump, I think up around 6.5 cents, this thing will just take off. But you know, it's got that spot is being just hammered to the ground. Let's go back to 15 minutes. So many coins have that issue. I don't know if it's everybody calls them trading bots, which they actually are trading bots. But what it basically is there's two types of trading bots that I look at. And one trading bot that I see a lot on Coinbase is the bot to maintain price with other institutions, other exchanges. So say Bittrex starts getting a run and the volume's not spending over here on Coinbase, to keep people from arbitraging back and forth. Coinbase has a bot, Binance has a bot. So what it does is it regulates, try to keep the prices within a couple of cents back and forth. So it's going to have to create its own volume. That's where it pulls out of the liquidity pool and pumps its own coin or sells to bring the price down. Either way, that bot controls the price using the liquidity in its own pool to maintain across the board price with other exchanges. And then there's another bot that's going to sell coins as people are buying them to maintain the liquidity in that coin on that exchange. So I don't know if people remember or not, but here last year, I believe it was ASM, there was no liquidity left. Everybody had bought every coin that was there, and it was on the float. And what on the float means is, in order for you to buy a coin, somebody had to sell it. And if nobody would have sold, that price would have just kept climbing and climbing and climbing, because there was no coins to buy. So when you find a coin that gets on the float like that, man, it can be magical. It can just go. And yeah, so that's what happens when you have no liquidity. It's like right now in the auto market, there ain't much liquidity. I've driven by a few auto car lots. Man, they're getting bare. Even the used car lots. We got one used car lot that usually has 200-300 cars. I don't think they got 50 cars. Supply and demand. Those used cars that were probably selling for 15,000-20,000 are probably now 30. Probably pay more for a used one than you did for it when it was brand new. So that's how crypto gets. It's what makes crypto go up. Supply and demand. The more people buy it, the more it goes up, and the less supply it's on hand. So enough of my rambling, talking a bunch of crap this morning. You guys are like, shut up, get to the show. We just want to see coins. SYN is making a little noise. It jumped up in the two-digit market. Let's scroll down our list. Any people making noises down here in the shallows? I see people getting smaller. Definitely ain't seeing much getting bigger. Please, Bitcoin, do not destroy our morning show again. You're turning things red when they're supposed to stay green. See, more things are dropping in the red, 0% area. Oh my God. Really? 4:35 o'clock, Bitcoin just wants to shake and rattle the sheets. Should be alright. It's just dropping. Come on. It's a continuous drop. So this is what, 5 minutes, 1 hour. Come on, Bitcoin, settle down. Yeah, got a red dot on the 1 hour. I'm gonna pull back here about 46.4. 46.3. Wants to drop another $200 probably. Right in the middle of the morning show. Thank you. Or right at the start of my morning show. So, I'll just pause, take a break, have some coffee. No, we're not. We're gonna go see who's gonna wreck here. Knock them down so we can buy them on sale and bring it back up. Oh, MIR, getting a little feisty over here. Flashing and dancing all over my screen like it wants to do something here today. I don't need that market sector that big. Bring this up. There we go. Bring that MACD into the show a little bit. So, MIR, you're over here flashing, making a bunch of noise, but you're only moving a penny, I think. Up 23 cents for the MAC. Can you guys hear me all right? I think you can. I haven't adjusted my volume, so nobody's complained. So I think everything's good here. So, play our waiting game. POL, not a big splash, but a little one. This made a little, yeah, it went from the 1% to 2%, but must just be this little flicker here. It is a $2 coin almost. So when you get a 5 cent, 10 cent coin, 2.2% is a good move. When you get a dollar coin, $2 coin, or a $5 coin, 2% is just a little bitty work, not much. And when you get up around the 20, 30, 40, $50 coins, 2.5%, it's just a little bitty die here. So that's the difference. FET, I think FET's gonna be a good coin. All my coins in blue are NFTs and gaming coins. So as you see, the blue tags pop up here. My green coins is my list of coins I have an eye on for pumping this month. That's just my pick. So I can go here and hit reset and see how they're doing. Gaming NFTs are all marked in blue except for one. The reason I got marked in orange, I can mark it back because I was playing with it, buying it and selling it. And auction did pump from $16 to $19 the other day, and now it's really coming down. God's been doing fairly decent. It's on the way back down right now. I think it was up 170, 180, 160. Yeah, 167, almost 170. Had a nice little pump. But I think FET, I mean, the ones I'm watching the most is FET High. I like Alice. Ape is fighting between 12 and 14. Eventually Ape will take an enormous pump and get itself up there. It's just going to be a matter of when and what in the time frame. The biggest one I'm really liking is ORN. I think ORN is going to be our sleeper. Oh, a little pumpage there on the 5-minute ORN, sneaking up on us. ORN is going to be a good one. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's low cap. Hold up here. ORN. Yeah, 171 million. That's kind of low cap. It's got 41 million in circulation. I consider these the low mid caps. I mean, we got the ultra lows like 17, 20, and then we got the 35s to 80 million. And right now, the 35 million ones are, 27 to 35, 38 million ones are pumping to 100 million. But these 100 million ones, when alt season starts really getting going, these are going to get pushed up into the 500 million to the billion marks. So Orion protocol is definitely the one you want a few of those in a bag. I don't know what you consider a bag, whether it be 10 coins or 10,000 coins. But this is definitely one I would have a small bag of. And if the price drops into the threes, maybe accumulate some more, but I don't know. I have to go back and look at the charts, but definitely you know, this would be one I'd hang on to for at least mid-year. That's a mid-year hold. Because if it's 171 million, it goes to $500 million. That's what, 2.2x goes all the way up to a billion. That would be about a 6x. So very good project. So it's been one I've been charting, paying attention to. So yeah, it's on. Oh, that's 5 minutes. It does that. Go to hour. Pull an hour up there, so you can see it's got a nice little hole here. Now get that thing tighten up. So can't make a cup out because it's not really a cup. Nothing lines up perfect here. Definitely got long drawn out headboard. You got your footboard. This is what I've been joking around, call it the sleepy pattern. I went to sleep, got the footboard, got your headboard. So now it's coiling up. I'm going to explode. So yeah, I could see this getting back up. I mean, if it's at 426, I can see this popping up and getting back up here. Maybe running in this channel of this fib I got here, the 0.506 area, or maybe get between the 618 and 786, which would be above the $5 mark. So this is coiling up like a rattlesnake. So something to definitely keep an eye on. That's the 1 hour chart on ORN. So let's get back here, 15. Make sure my chart's not too messed up. Try to get back in the shape here so that everybody can see it. So that's my opinion on ORN. The auction had some action the other day, so I was playing with it. Gala had a little pullback. It was up around 26.5, almost 27. Rory's only 937 right now. It likes to jump from 9 to about 10.5, 11. It will eventually pop off, get itself up in the 15-20s later. Cheese is another one to watch out for. And I like Riley, so that's no one I've been watching out for. But that's just my opinions. Everybody has different thoughts of what they like. So let's go down this list and see if we got any major changes. Anything popping, making some noise besides my knees and my shoulders when I get up and move around. Got some dumpers in there. Oh, big movers, yeah. Oh, look at that ORN, 3.84%. We're just talking about it. Get pumped as we're talking about it, and we're actually watching it. So good move there out of the red. Definitely trying to keep an eye on this. Looking over here at AVT, looks like it's dumping a little bit over here in my corner of my eye. That's right. Buy it back because it looks good. Dumps on you. My kind of luck. If I didn't have bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck at all. But hold it long enough, it'll turn into good luck. Your cello is waking up. Sounds like some good music this morning. Good morning, Quay. Coffee is good. Smash that like button if you're just waking up and coming into the morning show. Let me hit refresh here because we had some movers. ORN is definitely still making some moves. See, I refreshed it and ORN went from 3% to 4%. So it's still moving right on up. And if you weren't sent over here by a purple striped cat, those of you who are watching, please, he's in my descriptions. Click off the chat on the little X there on your phone if you're looking at it. And in the description, there's a link to Purple Striped Cat on Twitter. Awesome guy, makes some great calls. He does have a VIP section on his Telegram. And right now he's letting people come in and hang out, check things out for a week or two, and see him make certain calls. So take advantage of that. Go in there, say hi to him, tell him I sent you, or just follow him on Twitter. There's some great people on Twitter making great calls, and they're watching charts just like I do, and sometimes they'll tweet it a little too late, and they'll tweet it right when it starts to pump, and by the time you get the tweet and you go look at it, it's like, oh man, how can I didn't get this 30 minutes sooner? But there's a lot of good tweets. Wow, good signal. I like seeing that. See the little blue diamond and the yellow dot on, that's a market cipher, the program I use here. That right there is a good signal for some heavy pumpage. It's all right on a 15-minute. I love it more when it's on the 30 and the 1 hour because these things will just explode. But it showed it pretty quick. So we still got 13 minutes left of this candle. So I'll either sit here and see if it does what the signal says it does. Usually, if that's correct, this thing will pump up pretty good. That's just a signal. It's got a lot of volume. It just crossed the MACD right here, right above the 0. So right between these two candles is where that MACD just started to cross. See how well it pumps here. Will it pump itself up into the 5-6% area real quick? We'll see. Yeah, we'll take a look at Subtle real quick here. And we'll come right back here to this. What he's asking about it, I know. And I know it's not the C gold. That's what it is. C-G-L. Take a peek at that real fast. C gold 2.5. It's making a move. Go there real fast. Yep. C gold topped out. Making a little wave here. Got the little blue diamond. Got the green mark. Just crossed the MACD. It bumped it. You can see where it came up, bumped it, and skipped. You know, it skipped off of it. Didn't cross it. That's this little dip right here. And then when it crossed, boom, it's starting to move up. So we're getting a nice little signal here, this right here. So I'm kind of expecting this one and the next one to get up with this one here. That's what it's been doing lately. It's creating like a little, I don't know, funky looking little basket type thing. Get a little pullback, go almost like a, I don't know, like a funky looking cup, like a double cup, little handle. Meets up with here and goes. Kind of a crappy looking inverse head and shoulders, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, sea gold looking like it could go somewhere. ORN looks like it's pulling back a little bit, staying right where it's at. Things are just slow right now. It's really slow. Well, I'm on the 15 too. Go to 5. I like the 15 because it shows more of a pattern. The 5 is good if you just want to watch something pump and take off. It defines the pullbacks more. you get a lot better picture. I just go through the time frames, you know, 5, 15, 30, 1 hour, 3 hour, 1 day. And it just kind of gives you an idea of what things are, how it's moving, what it's doing, and what direction it's going in. If you're not using TradingView, I also have a link in the description. Please feel free to use my link. It's free to use for one computer. If you try to go multi-computers, or you want to be able to trade right off of TradingView into where you trade from, Binance, CoinBase, then you gotta get the pro version, and that is a monthly fee. But please use my link. Even if you're using it for free, my link actually, I think it gives me a couple points or credit, whatever, for 3 people using it. Those credits add up. Sometimes I get enough of them built up, I can pay for my 1 month subscription to mine. So welcome, come into the show, smash that thumb button, whether it be up or down, but smash that thumb button. We're lacking on the likes here. Likes is what gets the algorithm going. We don't get the algorithm going, we don't get nobody into the show. Well, a lot of y'all start coming in, you know, it's right after 5 now, 5:15 Central Standard Time. I know I tell you guys I started at 5 this morning. I woke up a little early, made my coffee a little early, so I started the show a little early. So it's okay. Get the show started just a little bit early. It gives it time for everybody to get woke up, get their morning started, because other people do have lives. They have to get up, go to work, and get ready for work. So we're kind of letting the market fluctuate a little bit here on my chart. And we'll finish scrolling, and I see a lot more green, I think Bitcoin kind of calmed down. Looking a lot better. See, like this, WCFG jumping out of the red into the green. Look at those candles. Those are 5-minute candles. Go to 15 minutes. That's what I kind of look for right there as I'm scrolling. Something to flash, get my attention. So 15-minute candles. 1 minute, 3 minutes. So where'd the green candle come from? Oh, right there. There's the spread. Jump from 698 to 707. It's up here right now, top of this wick. So nice little jump of a dead zone. And you see it right there. So I scroll through here. You know, these are neutral. They're back at their starting point where the day was. So starting to see a little popping in here in the red. Some things pulling out, some things that pull up and go back. Oh, apologize. I had to mute the microphone. Started sneezing. Oh, good. I'm allergic to coffee on my morning show. No, I'm just kidding. There we go. Do checkups and everything else in the other stream. Let's see. So that's, you can see it turn green. It's still pumping up. So I wanted to watch these right here because that's where we were getting some move. See them moving up here. So keep an eye on WCFG. Looks like it could be making a little move. My other live stream computer is doing its morning scan and being a pain. BTC staying in the $100 channel. Yeah, I need a $100 channel. I need a $100 channel. Everybody comes in and donates on. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. You poor folks up here at the top are just holding the top down, doing nada. Nada. So let's go check out BTC. Yeah, for 15 minutes, it's been holding this little range down. Good deal. So ranging between 46.52, 46.8. Yeah, not too much in the 8, but if we come down to hard body, 46.83, 46.59, might as well say 46.6. So yeah, a couple $220 range right now. So nice, real nice. Looks like the MACD is nice, parallel, steady, nice pull across. So let's just hope it keeps everything calm. My ZIL, yeah, I should have dumped that, but man, I've had it for so long. It was up around 23 cents or so. I think it got 22, 23. Now it's coming back down to 13. I'll hang on to it. I mined it when I was mining Ethereum. I got a nice bag of it. Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, cash out, it's at 20 cents. I'll sit on it. I'll take that chance. I take the chance for it going up to 40, 50 cents versus it going back down to 2.5, 3 cents where it was when I was mining. No skin off my back. It was pretty much free because my Ethereum paid my electric bill and everything else. I've been sitting on it for a couple of years. What's a couple more, right? What's another 5 years? I got some coins I've been sitting on for 5, 6 years. So, and they're getting there. Okay. If you hear a little rattling noise in the background, I do vape. So you hear me hit my vapor. I'm not slamming a bong over here, so I don't do coffee and habitual things in the morning. I do coffee and my nicotine. And it's not much. I quit smoking 7, 8 years ago. Got my vape down to 1 milligram of nicotine. I'm almost done with it. It's taken me a long time. I smoked a long time. I was a 2-pack-a-day smoker. Nothing else to do when you're semi-truck driving. Boy, WFG. Hang in there. Bell, taking a dive. Not much, but I can just see the difference where it's taking a dive there. Hear that? Or Polly took a dive and Spell's holding. Polly did good the other day. It's still holding pretty good. Spell had a pump a few days ago. Yeah, it's in that range. It was up around 5.5, almost 6. So, Spell having a little pullback. Loan, another good project to keep an eye on. Oh, got a little green dot, crossover. Maybe getting a little action off of Loom at 10 cents. What is Loom? How much is Loom? Loom Network. $100 million market cap. 1 billion circulating supply. Even for 24 hours, only 9 million. 100 million market cap, very low. 27,000 people keeping an eye on it. 2,680 people holding it. So you got a lot of people watching it, not a lot of people having it in a wallet. When you see more, there's Ethereum, there's Binance. So this is on the BNB and it is on Ethereum chain. What other exchanges is it on? Not gonna give me a, oh, that's because I clicked on something different. Go to overview. Scroll down here. Binance, Bithumb, CoinBase, and Huobi. It's only on 3 exchanges, 4 exchanges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So BTC, USD, KRW, the Korean won, Ethereum, USDC, and USDT on Huobi Global. So, yes, sir. Loom is not on a lot of exchanges, but it's on some good exchanges. So, all time. This is back in 2018, March 15th of 2018. It's been around a few years. All time high 69 cents, which I think probably might be inflated a little bit. See, they've been adding coins. Yeah, you can see the fluctuation right here. Some coins that got added, not much, a real small amount. But over here, you can see more got added. So you see the big fluctuation in market cap versus price. So market cap gets higher, price gets lower. Those are coins being added into the situation. You know, and that's probably in their white paper. They got so many coins every so often going in circulation. They got 1 billion in circulating supply. And they got 1 billion total supply. So they got all their coins. It looks like it's 100% in supply. Nice to know that. That can't be diluted no more. But it didn't say it was max supply, it said total supply. So you have to go read their white paper, do your own research. Very likely that that could be in the white paper that they might be able to mint more coins as needed. So something to keep an eye on. If not, if they're fully diluted and that's all the coins they're ever putting in, then this price action is pretty much based off of people buying and selling. That's it. No more diluting it. AVT, we've been playing with this morning, running a nice tight channel. Awesome run up. This thing has just been lagging for, I don't know, almost a month. You know, it'd be down here, just lagging along here, and boom, you get a pump out of this 260 area. It would jump up to the $4 mark. That's 15 minutes. Let's go to 1 hour. It would jump up to, you know, 310, 320, $4 mark, and it would just jump up, come back down, jump up, come back down, just slowly build up. And then yesterday, it was creating this pattern. There's one guy who's been in our chat telling everybody buy this, buy this, buy this, and out of the blue, I step in there and say, hey, your coin AVT creating a very nice pattern. I think it's going to take off today. He goes, what makes you think that? I said, because it's building a nice flag on the 1 hour chart. And after I told him that, about 15 minutes talking about it, this thing started doing toot 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 toot, and another flag. Then I think this might be the flag I was talking about. I'm not sure. What time is that? Yeah, it could be. And then, I mean, it couldn't have been 15 minutes after I said something to him. This thing just blew up. And he goes, well, it's coming back down. It always does. It'll crash back down to 260, 270. Yeah. And it didn't. It's stuck right there. It's holding, making a new floor. It's consolidating on that floor line. Here's what you like to see. Create all new, you know, a newer high. Higher lows, it's consolidating, making a new floor, so that way I can try to price discovery another area and create another floor out there. So an AVT right now is at $22 million market cap, so it's putting itself up in that range where the 25 to 30 million market caps are exploding to 100 million or 90 million. So this is getting on that boundary, getting in the eyes of being pumped up. So keep your eye on AVT. I'm not trying to shill it because I do own some of it, but awesome project. It is on that verge of getting to that 30 million area, or getting that huge pump that most of these coins are starting to get. So just keep an eye on it. That's all I'm saying. That's why. Oh, Ren's making a little move. Look at that. See it popped up. Flag starting to build a little flag. It's starting to drop. That's a little, yeah. Can't really say it's much of a flag. It's 15 minutes. 5-minute chart. Look at it. It was a flag. Now it's a snake. Got the head, the nose. It's a dog. It's got his mouth open. It's a big dog. He's gonna bite us. Or is that a duck? What? You sort that out. It's a little duck. A little eyeball right here. Yeah. Where's my eyeballs? I know there's an eyeball in here. There we go. Look, it's a duck. Quack, 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 quack. How much would it be if it hits 100 million on AVT? Well, if it's 22 million now and it's at $3.50, there's 5 20s and 100, so it's just, I mean, it would be over 100 million, but if you do 5 times $3.30, so 3 times 5 is $15 and some change, almost maybe $16 a coin. That would be a healthy 5x up there, but that could be 2-3 weeks, a month down the road, and that could be next week. It's hard to say when it's going to happen, but you know, you're holding 100 of those coins and it hits $15, you got $1,500. You got 10,000 of those coins, you got $150,000. So it depends on your standard of how well or how much you're willing to sit on, hold, and play. But when it's building a floor and creating price discovery, it's not where you want to start trading. Because I know some guys in my other live stream like to scalp the coins. So when it went up like that and created a new floor, and if you scalp somewhere in the middle, you get caught with your shorts down. But you know, he's used that certain people are used to it going up and coming down. So yeah, they scalp at a certain point, don't come down, and they're damn, I gotta buy back in. Maybe at the same price, maybe a little higher. But when it takes off and goes up again, you know, you gotta look at your charts, figure out if it's coming back down. If you don't know how to read charts, and you're trying to scalp based off what everybody else is doing, you're better off just to leave your money sit and let it ride, because you're gonna scalp yourself out of some money. And even me knowing how to read charts, I still make some mistakes here and there too. It's not perfect. These are just indicators to help lower our odds and make things look better. You know, anything you can do to make the odds in your favor or closer to your favor, the better you are off at making decisions. If you had nothing like this helping you, other than somebody telling you when to trade, that would be like going out and asking somebody on the street who you should marry. Cody making a little move this morning. Watching it come out of nowhere. ICP, no, those are all in the 2% here. Doge is coming out of the woodworks a little bit. Look at that, Doge is blowing a candle off this morning. A little doggy, woof woof. Doge is making a little standoff this morning. Nice little 2.5–3% pump here. What about the dogs out this morning? IDEX, one I've been watching a little bit, making a little bit of a move, not much. See, all these red ones starting to turn green again. A little popcorn action down in below. Get most of our action from about the 1.5% up. See how I'm moving? Red's popping out some more, it looks like. No, oh, give that duck eye. I was just messing. Look like a duck. Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Most likely it might be a duck. See, neck, has a little body. Needs a little tail feathers over here or something. Maybe it's his feet paddling. Oh, these patterns I see. I laugh at them. Must be a wood duck. Got some feathers sticking up back here. Where's Nick at? We can make fun of him. Quack quack. Looks like Nick here, the quacker. I'll just screenshot it and send it to Nick. Tell him I found you, Nick. You're in my morning show. Hi. Just made a little move out of the down here at the bottom. I caught it in the corner of my eye. Eye is still in a downward trend. No, looks like it kind of popped itself right up out of there. And that's too high up. Let's go off this one here. Go off the body. Then we got a wick, a body, a wick right here. So possibly looks like it could be trying to break itself up out of this little downward trend and get some upward momentum. There we go from that green candle. That green candle. Yeah, that kind of looks alright. So change these colors. I like blue. I use the gold to mark things for channels, sideways, and where I'm in on coins. So that's my little signal for me. But yeah, there's a little downward channel. Looks like it just came out of it, came back and retested it a little bit. Right there on the 200 moving average. Looks like it might be trying to pop back up. We're on the 5-minute chart. So definitely looks decent. High coin. You're not supposed to pump for another 15 more days. What better time for high coin to pump than on the special 420 day, right? But it's looking good. Nice little W here. Yeah, some people don't believe in the W patterns, but you can see right here where the W pattern completed almost. Got a blue diamond. Continue to keep climbing. It could have just came back down. So it ran right up. Got a nice big wick off. Nice big spike right there. Blow off top. Come back. Consolidated a little bit in this channel here between the the 100, 200, and then it down, which might coincide a little bit of Bitcoin. Look at this. MACD right below the zero, trying to cross. See it pinching up right there. So a little bit more green on the next candle, which happens in 51 seconds. That creates a cross. We could probably see another good pump. Get up here to the 200, if not past it. So I'll keep an eye on this. We'll watch this for another 45 seconds. The other thing I'll watch is this number right here. It's in the red right now. when the end of that candle happens, if it's in the red, most likely it'll start out a red candle. If this is in green, 9 times out of 10 it'll start out green. So it's just, it's not always that way, but green dot, green call, fixing across. Usually that green dot will kick out, and the next candle or two it will cross. So it's kind of what I've been noticing with Market Cipher. It seems to give me about a half to one candle notice before, 1 or 2 candle notice before it crosses. See where it turned green here? That curled up at the same time, but it didn't cross. Like back here, it's turned green back here, then it crossed. Turn green here, not quite across, but it curled up a long ways. So one more little pump up here. Give us a new candle, which is debating on right now. Give us a candle and see if we get that cross. And if we get that cross, we expect the next candle to pump. At least I expect it to pump. Those 2 signals tell me that the next candle, if it crosses, will pump. We'll just see how much. See SYN making some moves up through the top. Mirrors coming back a little bit. Come on, give us the next candle. My God, that's so undecisive. You're taking forever. Give me my candle now. There's been times it's taken so long to see a candle pop up. I've had to refresh the page. I thought it was just frozen. It's not frozen. It's just the exchange, the CoinBase exchange, taking so long to dump candles here lately. I know it's not frozen because I see stuff moving over here. Holy cow! It's gonna be another 15 minutes before you get the candle. Bueller. See, I see it flashing over side. It's not my internet lagging. This is just CoinBase. My God, this is the longest I've ever seen a candle take in a long time. Better be a huge candle if you're taking that long to decide if you're gonna make another one or not. Let's go to Doge. There we go. Let's come back to high. Still no candle. How about OGN? No candle. I wonder if there's a connection issue between CoinBase and TradingView this morning. Go here and check high over here. See if they got their 15-minute candle here going. There it goes. There it goes. It just moved even on CoinBase. My God, there's a lag. So you see how it came out green? Looks like we're getting across. The other warning signal is you are below the 0, but not at least a full 1. Like there's 0.006. Usually if it's 0.01 and you're down into the 1 area, like right here, and it crosses, a lot of times it's going to be a little hump and curl. You're being this close to the 1. So what I look at is, get these numbers lined up here. So it looks pretty here. So it's just barely showing across. So to me, by the time that crosses and it opens up, it should be above the 0. So I'm looking at possibly, it does show a little indecisive, but it should pump up, bring it above the 0. And if it brings it above the 0, then the next candle will be up here at the 200 and it should get another run. If not, it'll run up here to the 200, probably catch, get right to the 0, and it could probably just curl back under again. So until it's definitely above the 0 or right at 0, then you get your big explosive candles. So this one right here is going to decide if we're going to go past the 200 moving average or not. Good morning, Chris Cat. How you doing? Appreciate. I do appreciate, sir. I did get you see your Twitter by the time I was jumping online here. And definitely appreciate that. Doge is making a little bit of move this morning. I don't know if you heard or not. Not huge, but high right now. He's jumping off the board a little bit. So we're looking at how it's going to run up here and hit the 200. Maybe just freeze up, come back a little bit, but it should hopefully go through. A lot of people wanting that high coin to run up today. They've been wanting it to run up all week, haven't they? Ren's making some moves. I got a buddy of mine that longs and shorts the crap out of Ren. He loves Ren. And I can see why. It's almost, you can almost put Ren on a timer. Ooh, Cody jumping out of the middle there. Little green dot on Cody. See right there? It's right above the zero. Not much, but it's above the zero. It's fixed across. Right above that MACD zero, got a green dot, which tells me it's going across. So Cody here. We're on the 15-minute. We can go to 5 and check it out. 5 shows it's already crossed and open and running. Volume's coming down, but it looks like it might try to curl back up on the 5-minute. So keep an eye on that. Go to the 15. 15 says it's fixing across. You can go to the 30. 30's fixing across. Looking good there. I have not got a green dot on 30 yet. So after the next 15-minute candle, we might see the green dot here. Go to the 1 hour. 1 hour still red. Volume coming down. Not quite curling back up across. So I like to see the 15, 30-minute with a green dot and curling up. And the 1 hour would be getting ready to get a green dot. Then you got some real good movement starting. This could still slightly pull back a little bit on the 5-minute. But I think we're looking good for the 15 and 30. So Cody could get another little pumper jump here. Another what? Less than a penny, maybe a penny. See where I've been playing with it here. I'll make marks sometimes before I go to bed to see where it was at for the whole 5 hours of sleep, maybe 6. So high coin, we'll keep coming back and checking out high. We're going to see if it's going to go up that 200 moving average like I talked about. So let me refresh this, give us a fresh restart. That way in a few more minutes we can see who's making some good moves. Maple just flashed at me a 4% and dropped back, so keep an eye on Maple too. And I'm going to mute this for a second. I need some more coffee. I ran out of coffee here. Back in like 1 minute. Okay, I am back. Takes me a little time. It's dark in the house here. I don't turn on many lights because the wife is still sleeping. I sit back here in this other room and be quiet. But when I go get coffee, I gotta stumble around through the dark like a blind drunk. So smash that like button when you come in here. It does help the algorithm of YouTube get the notifications out to more people. So if we get just as many likes as we got people viewing and a few comments, it shows good action for the movement in the channel. So YouTube's algorithm catches that. It pushes it out to more people. Currently looking at high on the 15-minute. Got a nice little cross. Trying to get up there to that 200 MA. And if it reaches it, then the next candle should probably push through it. Volume looks like it's already starting to curl. So it's not quite above the zero. Maple, no, made a little move, came back down. So, 878 Ren making some splash work here. See, let's look at that little flag up there. Got a red dot back here. It did the pull down. Closing the gap on the MACD, so could possibly get a nice little spacing here and just nice, clean, flat run, even run for a little bit. Something to keep an eye on. Got moving. Viva got a little move going. Yeah, a little green dot on the puppy dogs. You can see there's a channel line I have drawn from way back when. Try to run for that line again. Bitcoin finally starting to, settle down a little bit and go sideways, and alt to start taking off and popping for us. Algorithm, look at that big drop off there, slowly working its way back up. Just got a cross here right below the zero. This is real tight to the zero. It's like right there almost. So this one here I would keep an eye on. Just, the MACD's up, or the moving averages are upside down. You got the 50, 100, 200. So it just went through the 50. Look for algorithm to try to get through these, get them to flip over. And once they start flipping over, like when the 50 crosses the 100, and if this candle's above the 200, then you'll get an additional support to push it up more. But same way with the 50, 100 crossing the 200. It's a big resistance point. A lot of times it'll turn around and come back. If it breaks through it, it'll get an extra boost. So definitely gonna have some movement today on some coins, I think. As long as Bitcoin can participate with us and help and not create resistance for us. So Bitcoin's got to stay in the 46.4 to at the 46.8. If not, it needs to just slowly climb up. But if it just takes off and runs $800,000-$900,000 up or $800,000-$900,000 down, altcoins get indecisive and start sitting there and watch what the big brother's going to do for us. Let's go down through here. Bro kind of poke his nose out a little bit. Nothing huge, just this tapering off. Gods is back to the 0 point for the 24-hour. 2 2s, 1s, 0s. So our biggest loser today, I won't say big, it ain't that big. It's only -4%. It's not like a double digit. Yeah, ZRX, Cobalt, Super, and AIOZ. AIOZ has been in the red now for this would be its third day. It made a good run up a few days ago, and then now it's just sitting in the red. So keep an eye on that one. It's about due. It's been sitting there for a while. Aave. MDT's at 6.2. Poly. Let's go back up here and see if we see more movement on the way back up. There's RGT making a little move on the way back up. Little bitty spread there. Definitely see some flashing and moving. IDX is making a little splash here. Nothing big. It's still in the 1800 area. ZRX is up in the mix today. Up $2.72. Looking good, Zcash. Yeah, $176 coin, 1.5%. It's a decent move. Five minutes. It's got that big spike right there. So request pulling back a little bit. Eco pulling back a little bit. I know we're looking at high coin there for a minute. I'm gonna go back and look at high coin. I'm just curious on where that candle went. There you are. 15 minutes. Come back here. There we are. Right there at the 200 moving average. So, got the new 15-minute candle. This one here didn't quite make it. So this is 11 minutes and 38 seconds. So it's continuing up. And that's what I like to see, that little blue diamond, yellow dot. Look at that puppy. That's going to be a high volume candle when you get those trade signals right there. Nice big split on the MACD here. Come on. Show me some volume. I want to see you pump. See, give me 80 cents here. I like seeing good volume candles. Nothing like lighting up a birthday candle with big yellow flame there. So it's got to get to that 200. It could get explosive here. Keep an eye out for a second or two. I really love to see this candle like this. That yellow dot on a 30-minute. You get that on a 30-minute, this thing will get huge. 15 minutes, got 10 minutes left. Maybe 7. Well, get up here to 7. Break the 7, get us to 705 maybe. Get us up here, even with this wick here. That'd be 705.16. Come on, you're above the 200 moving average right now. MACD. The signal for the MACD is above the 0, but the yellow line is still lagging behind it. Come on, yo. Curl up. Get above 0. Get explosive for us. Almost to the 4%. So it's jumped up almost 1.5% out of the 2% area. But definitely making a little move here. High coin might get the top 5 today, maybe top 7, I think. If so, we could see it up 715, 720 range. So we got 9 minutes left of this candle here. And I hate clicking off of it because I really want to see it pop up. Especially with those signals like that. That yellow dot and that blue diamond is a very strong signal. I know sometimes it gets boring for you guys just to sit here and watch one candle, but at the same time, I'm over here looking at the right side, looking for something else that's exploding, popping off and making some moves. Rad coin, not making a big move, but it is popping up out of the 2%ers. Yep, it went right through the 200. See, a lot of coins are just now in the 15-minute getting to that 200 moving average. Because a lot of coins were down yesterday. Yesterday was a pretty bloody day. And you can see the 50 right here, kind of across the 100 right here. That's the signal we want to watch there. We're above the 200. MACD is above the 0. Both lines are. It's open. High volume here. The money flow is kind of flattened out. So we got 8 minutes left with a 15-minute candle. We get a close off this. We can get a nice another pop up. That's what you want to look for. High coin 368, pulling back a little bit. I could struggle with that 200 moving average. Rad coins probably going to do the same. Kind of struggle here at just getting past the 200, especially with the 50 trying to cross the 100. Things are starting to move today. Might be a good day in the neighborhood for crypto gathering. Wonderful day in the neighborhood. Have you seen my crypto? Kind of enjoying my vape. I just got my new juice in the mail yesterday. There's a company I get out of California. They've been out of supplies for the longest time. I haven't been able to get any of my juice from them for like 3 months. It's good to get it back. It's a lot smoother. At least I like it. Come on, hi, you're lagging. You're almost 4%. Rad, you're right up there. You're moving up a little bit more. Down to 6 minutes left of these candles. See? It's struggling right here with that 200 moving average. It came out of the channel we had here. Man, I like seeing these signals here. The yellow dot, the blue diamond. A lot of times they're explosive, but man, it's struggling on that 200. It's helping it get up there. Come on, you're almost there. Get over the hump. A lot of times you won't see a lot of plays until you get to the last 1 minute. 1 minute to 45, 30 seconds. You'll see a lot of movement sometimes. It's crazy how it works. But you watch these charts enough, you start seeing how things work. Rad pulling back. Yeah. Rad's looks like it's pretty healthy above the 200. It should get another pump on the next candle. So, any other movers? Bico's falling off. MIR drastically pulling back. Big pullback on MIR. Ooh, it was up in the double digits. That's almost a 3.5% pullback. Little struggle for him to hold the top spots. What you get for being the rabbit. You took off running last night before I went to bed. You were in the double digits when I went to sleep. Wore yourself out before the morning show. Bico wore itself out. It's pulling back too. Giving Ape a chance. Ape! Make the monkey jump. Swinging from branch to branch. Trying to get to the prize at the top. I got to kick out somebody in my live stream last night. And they said, yeah, we're almost to the finish line. I told them, I said, there's never a finish line in crypto. There's only a cash out line. ICP. A little signal on ICP here. Got a green dot at ICP. Fixing a cross on the MACD here. Ooh, looking kind of nice. especially on a $22 coin. Look at that. Volume all taped up to the 0. Hopefully we get some upward buying volume up here above the 0 on the market cipher. Get this right here to cross through. We could see some nice little bumpage. The moving averages are all intact in line. It's just the smaller moving averages are just now starting to come on. I see it flag. There it is. So it's above all those, and it's got them curled back up in the right direction. So all the moving averages are almost back in line where they need to be. So everything's underneath the candle pushing forward. Definitely looking good. Could we see 23, 10 or 20 out of ICP today? Let's go to the 30 minutes. See how the 30-minute looks on ICP? Definitely a nice push up on the 30 minutes. Nice stair stepper, a little curl, flattened out, a little pullback to the third moving average, which is I think is about the 26. Then pull back up, follow that top moving average very nicely. Then a little pullback here, almost to the 50. Not quite. Then boom, a little pop off out of here. So looking good, getting up in that top higher end channel. See right here, a little resistance up here, right in here. So zoom out when in doubt. ICP. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could number 6 be the lucky one to get it going up a little more? I mean, to get up in there would be 23.30. Break it all, we have to get past 23.50. Looks like 23.51 is the double top area. So I like to think the third try at 23.50. Third time is always a charm, they say. So keep an eye on ICP breaking 23.51 today. And that is a 30-minute chart. So if not today, maybe tomorrow, but I'd like to think it would probably be closer today. Nice little V-neck here, little curl, possibly head and shoulders, maybe? Is that in? Kind of a nasty look over here. And I guess if you stretch it out far enough, you could say cup and handle. This nice little V shape. Definitely looking good on the way it's doing here. Zoom that out a little bit further. Yeah. Could be. Not necessarily perfect. Close. You got the wick meeting up with the baseline. Not the wick, but the wick. Or base to base. So, could be. Let's say, what if it was? The movement be on this. If it was. Just in case. You never know. If that is a head and shoulders, and if it plays out, I could see $24 to $24.30. Maybe. It doesn't look like it's quite. It's not as perfect as I want it to be. That's iffy. I draw it out just in case I might get lucky. So we'll see how that plays. So we'll get back over here to the 15 minutes. Play with it a little bit. So definitely get some movement here. ICP, green dot, got a nice cross. Just start a new 15-minute candle. Oh, high. Where'd high go? Were we watching high a minute ago? High. Did you do good? Yeah, we're still waiting on a candle. Everybody else got a new candle already. My God, high is lagging bad on Coinbase to give us a new candle. This didn't do like as good as I thought it would do, but it got us above the 200. We're just waiting for it to print that candle and give us a new one. My God, Coinbase, you suck today. Give us our candles. I made a joke on Twitter last night. Everybody was talking about the whales holding back certain coins and whales this, and I was in AVT and I just made a little joke. I said, where's the complaint form for Coinbase? I want to file cyberbullying on the whale who's holding back my coin. Some of you might get that, some might not understand it. Good morning. Nice to see people coming here this morning. Coinbase is having some serious issues with Highcoin. What time is it? It's 2 minutes past the 15-minute candle. It's taken it 2 minutes and still has not printed the candle out. See? Request got his candle. High is on hold. What's wrong, Coinbase? Is Highcoin getting too high to print candles? Come on. I noticed they got a yellow dot on Coinbase, so it shows their partially degraded service, which sucks. Seems like they're always under maintenance, but this is ridiculous. Almost 3 minutes into a 15-minute candle and hasn't printed it yet. That's horrible. A minute and a half is long. 3 minutes is ridiculous. Okay. SYN jumping to double digits this morning. 11%er. Looks like it's going to try to top up here again. It's above the zero, trying to cross. Got market cipher green dot. I think this one will break up here. It's going to blow all these other ones out of the water. Yeah, it's got that nice pretty curl there. 50 went flying past the 200 and 100. That's back in line. The other moving averages are looking in line. This top moving averages I think is like the last 4 to 6 candle moving average. Right there, going to bounce. Nice little flat top up here. Looks like that's gonna. I'd like to say it won't stop unless there's one hell of a well stopping everything, but I think this will push through. That's the 30-minute. Fixing to possibly get green down to the 30. How we look on the hour? Still red on the hour, but we're getting. I can see a little yellow poking out right here. So you can see where it came down. A little yellow poking back up. Good sign it's going to turn back up. Yeah, clear out that flat top. See if we can get back up in this area right up in here. 360, 370. Oh, I did have some lines down over here. This is a nice channel right now. Huge retracement. See that big blow off top right there? So what did we get here? This thing ran from that last run up here to here. 72.45% up. Or I could measure from over here. Or here. So yeah. 72% run up. Comes back down to 29%. That's about 45% pullback. A little more than average. Usually around 30 would be a good spot, but a little more than average. So creating a little struggle, nice little level off. So SYN looking good this morning. You saw that this morning. Sure, Michelle. I'd be more than happy to look at your feet. Pop them right up here. Would you like a manicure this morning? A pedicure? Do you need a pedicure on your FET? FET, 6.48%. Making a little bit of noise here. I have all the minutes in every day to look at whatever. Till my butt gets sore from sitting here looking at them. FET. You can see it's got a little bit of pull downtrend going right here on these wicks. And off that body to that wick. Look at that little picture. How's that look to you? Does that look good to you, Miss Dot? Prop your feet up here on the wedge and see if we can tickle your toes with the little green candle. Yes, ma'am. That's the picture I see there. I know I see it before I drop. So, looking good. Got a green dot. Volume is curling a little bit, but look at this. MACD is trying to cross here. Blow that up, get a little bigger picture on that MACD. See, it's a little separated right now, but it's a little sharp angle. If this puppy can hit that blue line, get a little cross here, get a little more volume, the next candle I think will just kind of pop out of here. So FET looking good. It's in the uptrend. It's moving up. So we're on the 15-minute chart here. Get this out of the way. Got about 6.5 minutes left of the 15, so we're about halfway through it. I think FET could make a turnaround today. My Michelle Dot, she has a FET fetish. Maybe you need to get some fetch coin. You can fetch that fetish. Oh, noticing over here on my right hand side on my Coinbase Pro, my AVP is pumping to 355. Can we see $4 out of that today? I would really like to see that. There's a heavy hitter over here who likes to dump 100,000 coins to stop it from moving. He's got it spread out. He's got like 1,500, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000, all the way from $3.59 up to $4. Just a flat out 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,000. He just built a wall right there. But I don't get it sometimes. Why would you want to hold it back? Let it run. Let that coin take off. But he's definitely going to sell a shitload of coins between $3 and $4 if they get bought out. Probably a good $250,000, if not $500,000. I hadn't done the math. Gala is it's down. It was up to 26 something. I think it's down to like 25 something. The games are over with. No, I'm just kidding. I'll look at Gala here. Gala's in my gaming NFTs. Gala up 0.74% at 258.6. Slow moving this morning. Gala is. Where are we at here? We're on FET. Gala just breaking the 200 moving average, the 50 crossing the 100. Big V-neck, not quite even shoulders, so I can't say it's really a head and shoulders. But on the 15 minutes here, you can see where the 50 just crossed the 100. All the other minor moving averages are trying to get to the 200. trying to cross here. It's flat on the zero. Not flat on the zero. It's a little bit above the zero. It's not quite crossed yet. It's trying to. Definitely got some volume. A green dot. Flat volume, but got a little bit of volume. Yeah, Gala could get back to 26, I think. Definitely making that move, trying to get back to 26. Once it gets over the 26 hump, I think it will slowly keep creeping, as long as Bitcoin stays nice to us today. As long as Bitcoin don't get carried away like it did yesterday, we all be looking good. Bitcoin struggling to get past that 200, especially if they can't print candles on time. Nobody wants to trade something they can't see candles on. Started to retrace the volume, got a little dip, looks like it's pushing back up. Struggling to get past the 200 MA. FET is flashing. Let's make a little bit of noise up here in the corner. Is it going to get off its little triangle, or is it going to get locked in, dangled down to the last second before it can do something? ERN. Everybody's got some noise about ERN going somewhere today. I would like to see our ERN take off. Ooh, that's looking kind of pretty. Looking kind of pretty. Almost a perfect little hump. ERN's looking pretty. That's a pretty neckline. Little bitty shoulders. Very pretty. I mean, it was right here too. So almost perfect. Not as perfect as that there, but this was a nice little neckline, shoulders. Had a little pumpage out of it, and it pulled back. So maybe it's going to take the bigger picture. Oh. AVT is making some moves. Yes, it is. Look at this. Can we get it up there? I just watched out of the corner of my eye. It was down here, about 340. We just made a 20-cent pump. Just out of nowhere. I think AVT is going to try to go to $4 today. Definitely pushing, trying to get there. Like I said this morning when we first got on here, it's got to get in this channel and start pushing the top up. We get some candle closing above up here, 2, 3, maybe 4 candles. Get pushing at 370. We can get up there. Got to eat that well. Get rid of his $250,000 worth of coins there, all the way up to $4. Hopefully he runs out of money. Oh, what am I talking about? I talk about everything. But sometimes I get rambling too much. You just gotta tell me to shut up and chat, and I will. We were making fun of you a minute this morning, Nick. Were your ears burning? I had a coin up. It had the perfect head shape of a duck. I put an eyeball in it. And what is that? I think that was Ren. Was that Ren? Was it on the 5-minute Ren? Yeah, there it was. Ain't there no more, but if you take these candles away here from right about here over, I had a nice little duck head going. See, I put the little eyeball right there for you. And I said, man, thinking about Nick here, that duck head growing here. So we were making fun of you this morning. So. AVT came out of the bottom down here and just poof right up to the top here. Made a big jump. That's a 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Definitely looking good. Where are you seeing this well coins? Go to CoinBase Pro and look over in the order book in the trade history. Trade history shows you what's being bought and sold. But yeah, go to AVT USD on CoinBase Pro, and I look over there in the order book. right now is a 0.04% spread. You can scroll that order book down and see what, you know, how many wells have buy orders there to keep it from falling too far to the bottom. And if you scroll up into the red, that's coins being sold. And you see all the amounts of coins right there. Right now, like $3.62 or 1,670.61 coins. 363, there's 28.96. 364, there's 3,634 coins. 365, there's 3,342 coins. So that's how many coins are on the books to be sold. And that's what we call a limit sell. So they're preset for a limit sell. Now a market sell doesn't show in there because, okay, you do a market buy or a market sell, it's instant. And that's a lot of times what makes the trade history flash really quick. People buying and selling on the market. It also eliminates coins off the order book. So when you see a big flash and you see where somebody just bought 6,000 or 7,000 coins at one time, you'll see those 6,000 or 7,000 coins come out of the order book and might move it up 2 cents. So no, I don't see it on here. I mean, not on TradingView. So I got plenty of screens open. I'm sitting here with 5 monitors right in my face right now, and then I got a live stream running that has 2 monitors. So yeah, I'm look like mission control and NASA in here sometimes. Well, sometimes it's people with a lot of money who are trying to hold it down, trying to get more explosive out of it. Sometimes it's, I explained it earlier this morning, I'll explain it again today. Sometimes there's trading bots on exchanges. And the way the trading bots work is that the trading bots are owned by like CoinBase, Binance. They all have their trading bots. And it's a way they self-regulate themselves. So say a coin starts pumping on Binance but not on Coinbase. They don't want the spread to be too far apart. So they have these bots that will buy and sell automatically on their exchange out of their liquidity pool to keep the price as equal as possible across the board. Because if you don't, say like AVT right now, say it's $3.61 here on Coinbase, but if it's only $3.25 or even $3 over on Binance, then you get huge arbitrage where I can open up Binance on one screen, Coinbase on another screen, and I can sit here and buy it on one exchange cheap, take it to the other one and sell it for a high price, send it back over, buy it back, and keep doing it. And it becomes like an unfair trade practice. But it was something we used to do back in 2016-17, is we would arbitrage the crap out of these exchanges because they were so much of a spread, you could do it and you can make huge profits doing that. And now they got these trading bots in there, and that's why you see a lot of times Coinbase, when they launch a new coin, it'll be limit only until they get liquidity built up, so people can't trade that fast. And so until they get that liquidity built up, they get their bots rolling to help equalize that price out. So that's one bot. The other bot that they have, and all exchanges have it, is it will try to control the price. It will try to sell coins as people are buying them to build its liquidity pull up. So if a coin doesn't have a lot of liquidity in that exchange has so many coins it can actually put up there for people to buy to build the liquidity in that coin. So there's 2 types of bots. So hopefully that helps you out. So when somebody says, oh, there's a massive well, a lot of times it's the customer setting sell limits. Maybe there's a well who is being a jerk, but then sometimes it's also the liquidity bot and the arbitraging bot controlling the issue back and forth. So there's a lot of variables there. So It's everything plays its role. But like the other day, you know, you get I can't remember the coin. My God, I'm losing my mind. Ran up 140 something% the other day. It went from 9 cents. 2 or 3 days ago, I had on my live stream, we're talking about it at 9 cents. It ran all the way up to 16, all the way up to 20 cents. That right there, that's true buying pressure. That's people just buying. And that's just, you know, it got to its point where it got exhausted, no more buyers. It leveled out. It went up to like 20 cents, pulled back to 17. No, I mean, there's wells out there they'll come in and drop, you know, 100,000, 200,000 coins, 1 million coins. It's going to bring the price down. It happens on the stock market. There's no bots to stop that. The only bots that's out there to handle that is, you know, try to keep it from being like putting themselves into an arbitrage situation. That's where you'll see a lot of times a big liquidity, a big spike, the big wicks like you see right here. Sometimes they'll be bigger. You see a big down wick that come way down here sometimes and go back up. That's where somebody just dumped real fast and their liquidity bought it back up, or maybe the buyers bought it back up, but somehow it got bought back up. It was just a quick dump. Happens the same way the big pumps. Sometimes somebody comes in, buys a lot of coins real quick and sells them real fast. So sometimes your big whales will do that. They'll come in and buy real fast, have some coins, and sell real fast. It's kind of a wash trade. It washes their profits up. Because sometimes they'll catch people who will buy the top, get scared, sell at the bottom, dump it more. They get a couple of extra pennies or two gains. You know, when you're swinging 500,000 to 1 million coins, a half a penny is a lot. No, you can't be that quick. It's just the only way you can be that quick is you have to have your USD or USDT and your coins on the same exchange on limit only. So if you got 1,000 coins you're selling at a certain price and you're hoping it's going to dump, you need to have that amount of USD or USDT down at your buy point, sitting there waiting on the limit. So when it flashes up, flashes down, you catch it. I used to, back in the day, keep $100 on Litecoin at 2 cents, because CoinBase was known to have issues with Litecoin, and it would be up there at $17, $18, $19, and all of a sudden it'd get a big flash crash all the way down to 1 cent. So a lot of us guys were keeping $100, $200 down there. So when it did a flash crash, we'd pick up a shitload of coins. Huge profit to do that. I think I've only caught it once. I knew some guys were. One guy told me he kept $3,000 down there and caught it several times. So that's just the way it was back in the day. When they say it was a wild, wild west, it was. It still is, but not as bad as it was. Got a sip of my coffee. Get off my rant here. SYN is at the top of the game and making some moves. And look at that pretty duck head. Oh, Nick. Look at this. Look at the green eyes. Let's get some pretty green eyes. Oh, not green enough. There you go. Green-eyed duck. Quack, quack, quack. Your bill got turned up a little bit. I need to build the duck out. Look at the nice duck pattern. Get a quack, quack out of you, Nick. Quack, quack. Oh, isn't that funny? Okay, crap coin is making a move today, and no, it's not. Needs to. Boy, it was on a good tear the other day for up to $1. It stopped up there around 70 cents and pulled back. 888, 6165. Clover coming up a little bit. Nice little trend moving on Clover. Maybe we'll get those bat ears to get going. Okay, scroll down the list. We've been sitting here yakking my jaws, haven't been looking at the list. ENS, no, it's alright. Not a big move, but trying to. No big movers out of the losers. Couple 1%ers trying to stick their nose up out of the 0.5%. It's a good thing to see all these little 0.5s come up out of the red. The red is turning a little green. Maybe we'll have a good day today. Looking about 50-50 right now. True's trying to make a little move. Yes, it is. Look at it. Boy, it popped all the way up there to that green 200 moving average. And got smacked right here. Right there where it's at right now. That little red box is. So we're kissing the top of that wick right there. Or maybe it's the top of that one. Yeah, getting there. Big jagged edge on the MACD. Trying to get a big turn up here. Green dot right here on this candle. Keeping it on true. It wants to get up there and play above the green line again with everybody else. It's feeling left behind today. No, I haven't. I don't watch TV. I spend too much time watching these computer screens. I think I sat down and watched half a movie with my wife last night before I went to bed. So I don't watch much TV. I have no news channels. I don't watch the news in my house. Currently dealing with a neck injury. I've been on comp now for about 24 weeks. Trying to get this straightened out with the doctors. So in the meantime, I do this. Sit here and waller all over my charts. I'm using TradingView right here, and then this Market Cipher A and B, and it's not the paid version. I can't afford Market Cipher's paid version. Pretty pricey, so I googled the free version. It doesn't have all the signals that the paid version does, but it's good enough for me right now. Is that what you mean by MC? Market Cipher by CryptoFace? Yeah, this is his program. True. Not making any giant moves. Nobody down here at the bottom making any big moves. BGX is sticking his nose out. Yes, he is on the 15-minute. We'll be on the 5. Nice little move up on the 5 minutes for VGX. Like it's right at the top of its little trend where everything has been running the last day or so. Trying to get to the resistance up in here. Definitely above the 200 moving average on the 5. Struggling at the 15-minute moving average, just like everybody else. Yeah, Bitcoin did a number on people. On the 15 minutes, everybody's trying to get past a 200 moving average. big spike up to get there. So VGX definitely trying to get back up over the 200. It's barely there right now. Looks like we're changing candles right now. Trader Pro. Yeah, I think I've looked at Trader Pro. I'll have to look at it again, but I've gotten so used to what I'm using here. It's gotten to where I don't have to draw lines. I just glance at this and I see everything. I just draw the lines and everything out for my viewers so they can see what I see. But I look at this chart and I scroll through them pretty quick when I'm not online because I see things without drawing out lines. I just look at them and I see it. So yeah, I can run from the 5 minute to the 1 day chart in just a short half a minute. Zoom in, zoom out, move around, go to the next coin. I mean, I can whip through coins pretty quick. If I was to do that on here, you guys would be so confused. You need more coffee to keep up. So I've done this for a long time. I'm not a young puppy. I was trading in the .com era. I caught some of the .com boom, made some good money, and lost some good money. I've been around before the internet was around. Freedom level yet? I've been there twice and lost it twice. I guess you can say I've been very wealthy a few times and been very broke a few times. So I wouldn't say wealthy enough where I could just kick back and do nothing ever, but to me, wealth ain't about millions and millions of dollars. To me, wealth is about having what you own paid for, completely 100% debt free, and having an income coming in that's enough to support doing the small things you like doing. And I've been there, got divorced, and started all over in my 40s, late 40s. Now I know you are Luna. You are definitely Luna. You want me to look at your feet? You talk about your gala. Now you're going to tell me you're Luna. Yeah, you are Luna. Oh, W Luna. I remember you had me pull that up the other day. You want her WAP. WAP Luna. WAP Luna. You're up. You're up from 110 to 119. You're a rich woman. You need to quit working. You need to retire. You just did it. You made bank here. Let's see here. No. Yeah, you're up. Definitely up from a long time ago. So yeah, it's 15 minutes. Let's look at 1 hour. Yeah, look at that lunatic run. Definitely got some good movements here. Nice little pie cut out of that run. You know, see, you're just running nice and easy, and then you just boom, cut that pie right off. Nice little move. Nice move. And kind of got another one slowly starting here for another piece of pie. Almost too vertical. Let's spread this out now. Kind of bring this into play. Let's do this. Let's go to the 30 minute. So now you kind of see the pie shaped drawings I just threw up in here. They're not perfect, but they work. Definitely looking good. So you now cut out this wedge here. Now you cut out that wedge right there. Create a nice moving average. You're above all the moving averages here. Definitely got a nice run. Got a nice run going on this, you lunatic, you. Buying all these wacky coins and doing good. I think I won't comment. I'll keep that reserved. Luna's gonna make you richer than Jonathan. I'm not. I need a cup of coffee. I'll keep my opinion to myself. I need to stay neutral sometimes. Luna definitely looking good. We're on the 30-minute. Got a cross on the MACD. You're moving up. Go to the 15-minute. Definitely got a cross with the green dot right back here. And you see it moving. So we're cutting all these pies off. We narrow it down to the 15-minute. So now if you can continue running this right here, get out of my way. You got your additional pie cut off of here. So looking good there. Not going to say it's going to keep running that, but when you start seeing these pie cut, that's the second pie cut off from the other big one that's way down here. So as this thing starts to get up so far, start pulling back, the reason I do these little pie cutoffs is if this gets up and decides to make a pullback, these are your lines of resistance for your pullbacks. So you can use these later down the road as moving averages to catch your falling wicks or falling candles. So that's the reason I do that. Go back a day or so, start pulling my little lines out, make those little pie shapes like that. So they work out good. Kind of give you my rhyme and reason what I do, and I guess there is a Fibonacci over here that kind of does that for you. It is band speed resistance right here. Pull it out right here, put the zero line right there. So see, it kind of does a fanning for you with the pie shapes. So as these pump up, you know, it kind of gives you a fib up and down either way. Too much color blocks the view of what I'm looking at. This to me is a lot cleaner, and it's my lines. High going high, baby. Yes, it was. It was trying to pump this morning. Let me refresh this and see how high is getting for us. Yes, high is finally trying. I ain't got a full body close above a 200. But earlier this morning, when this diamond and yellow dot were here, when it popped out, I was like, oh, it's going to run the 200, and it did. High definitely got past. Getting past. It is past. The MACD is spreading apart. So definitely looking good. Volume started to dip. I can see it curling back up here. You know, if you have a hard time seeing that, you just expand this here. So you see the market cipher, it dropped. It's starting to come sideways. It could start coming back up. I kind of pay attention to this little cloud right here on the side because you can see it when it starts to curl. My God, look at those candles. You think somebody's having a birthday today if candles that big. That's a 15-minute chart. Man, look at the 5-minute. This will get exciting on the 5-minute. Yeah. Look at those big birthday candles. So high is definitely making a heck of a run this morning. We called it off the 15-minute. I say once it broke this, it would probably get a good chance to run. And look at it go. Nothing like calling it early. I didn't call it early enough. I caught it right down here off of this candle going to that one. But still, right in this area would have been 686. So a good 20 cent jump right there. 30, almost a 30-cent jump. So if you had caught this when I was talking about it, jumped on it at the 200 MA, 690. Yeah, that's the measured move. The top of this candle to right here is a 4.28% move right now. Oh, come back here. Maybe a little pullback. Right after the 6.25%, pull back to 5.5. Sometimes it pays to be on the morning show, get those early things popping up. Yeah. Sometimes it pays for me to wake up and do the show. Redwick, high going high, yep. I don't see no Redwick. You're using the wrong candles. I use the Hakanashi candles. Shows you the true volume of a candle. Even if you go to the 5-minute, and that's if I change the candles over this, that's what you see on CoinBase. But Market Cipher and MACD don't seem to work accurately with this candle, so I use the Hakanashi candles. So that way, if there is more, say there's 60% buying and 40% selling, it's going to show it green. If there's 51% selling and 49% buying, it's going to show red. So this shows a percentage of which way the candle is going according to where the money's flowing. You use the minute chart? Oh, you must be an ADH child on Ritalin, huh? Minute chart would drive me freaking nuts. It's like chasing a box full of chiclets down the stairways. But yes, high coin making some moves. I was frustrated with it earlier because Coinbase and TradingView, when the candle came to an end, was taking almost 3 minutes to print the next candle. That's too long. Too much can happen in 3 minutes to have to wait for the next candle. Yeah, DSO is trending hard on Twitter because DSO is building up a lot of pressure. I'm assuming a lot of people are heavily invested in DSO on Twitter. I guess if you're heavily invested, you want to pump it. The best way to do it is shill it out there. But some of those guys who are pushing it out there are actually reading the charts, looking at the volume, and looking at the potential where it's going. DSO is definitely a $100 coin. It's going to get back up to $100 and it will stay there. It's just going to take time to get it stabilized up there and build a floor. Give it some resistance to bounce off of. So in the meantime, it's going to fluctuate a little bit. It's fluctuating a lot. From 50 to 100 is a big fluctuation. SYN definitely holding the top, double digit today. High coin. Is it going to jump up here to 7% off this one? Look at that. Give us a candle right off the bat. So volume's tapering down a little bit. Let's see if this candle, see if we can get that candle up here, at least to the last high candle. If not, maybe make it higher than the third highest candle, or continue the volume push up. If not, we might see a little retracement. The MACD is getting pretty fat here. When you get fat separated like that, sometimes it'll curl or just calm down and come back down. So you might see some sideways movement here, but not, you never know with high coin. This thing right here. What is high coin's Coins in circulation. 12 million coins in circulation, 84 million market cap. Yeah, I can see this pumping another 25 million dollars. So that would 2x from there. The circulating supply would be another 25 million, would probably be another $2.40. So 6, 7, 8, about $9.10 if it got up over 106 million. But the volume's down right now. I only got 28 million in volume, so the volume is down. Coins moving up. This is over 24 hours, and this is current. I was trying to figure this out the other day, and that's what I came down to the conclusion is. This is based on 24 hours of volume, and this is the current market cap based off the price, circulating supply right now. So this is doing within the minute, this is within the day. So what happened this time yesterday is starting to roll off, and what happened an hour ago this time yesterday is still on there. So keep that in mind when you're looking at volume versus market cap. This is instant, that's a day old. So there we go. In the $7 range. $7. Yeah, well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, some people are looking into further into it than just Coinbase. I guess they look at the volume on possibly on the Ethereum chain or Binance chain, whatever it's on. There's a lot of different ways to measure volume. Some guys actually have computer programs out there to control, or not control, but to monitor a lot more than what average person get to see. There's some smart guys out there. There's some really smart people with some really great programs they're using. Purple Stripe Cat is one of those guys. That's part of his VIP thing. He has a program that twice a day kicks out all the charts off of Binance and Coinbase into his VIP area, and has a lot of notes that pop out on that thing. A lot of information. I mean, there's times I look over at that Telegram thing, there'll be 1,100 notifications from him, and it pops out quick, and you spend the next 15 minutes just sorting through it, looking at it. And I'm not big on Binance, I'm big on Coinbase, so I just scroll up in my list about as quick as he puts his stuff out, but he has a computer doing all the programming work for him. Matic. Yeah, not really standing out. Okay, I thought it stood out, but it's because his STX dropped. So is our red getting smaller? I think our red's getting a little smaller. A lot of white in there. There we go. So I think what we're seeing here, let's go look at Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin doing? Nice. It's 15 minutes. There's a 30. See how it's going nice and long sideways here? That's what we were asking for earlier this morning, is to stay nice and sideways. Stay between the 800 mark and the 500 mark. Nice $300 area. Don't get carried away with a big $1,000 run up. You know, if you're gonna go up past 800, you just do it small increments, 100 here, 100 there, and we'll get the. It's a nice pop off today. Oh, AVT. Wow. Just see it blast up out of the corner of my eye. That's what we got going here. AVT is up in the charts today. 760. Nice little pumpage right here. At the 368, almost 370. 370 is the point it has a hard time getting over. Run, girl, run. Yeah, I got some coins in you. I want to see you get up to $10. I want to see us get up to $50, really. I mean, if you do the math on this thing, yeah, this thing could get up there. I mean, if we could 5x from here to 100 million, how far could it go if it went to a billion? It's 10 times more. 100 million to a billion is 10 more. So we're still looking at a 4.5 to 5x from here to 100 million. So if you got to be a $15 coin at 100 million, and you could 10x from 100 million to a billion, $100 coin maybe, $50 coin, somewhere in there. The possibilities are all there. So this is one, if you hold a bunch of coins now, this time next year, you might be considered a whale. I mean, if this gets up to, just figures off the top of my head and just blowing smoke, not saying it's going to. This went to $1 billion market cap. And say you're holding 200 coins right now. That's $150 coin. 1,000 coins. You have $150,000 on 1,000 coins. So that's a nice little piece of chump change in your pocket. I don't have 1,000 coins in it, so that would not be me. Now, I could definitely put my AVT address in descriptions. You guys could donate to me and help me get to 1,000. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's funny. I thought it was funny. But yeah, definitely. Gonna be a lot of work to get there. A lot of holding to get it there. But I think this got a lot of great potential. Crypt. SYN made that curl, and I was joking about the duck head, flattened out up here. It's right there again. So there's gotta be something holding it up. MACD's not crossing, it's staying parallel. Got a green dot. Come on, baby. You got everything it needs to go. Pump, 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 pump. Unless you're having the same issue we're having with AVT, some fat guy up there at the top not letting it cross. Somebody with 100 million coins sitting there holding you down. Oh, there's 370. Come on, AVT, get to that $4 mark. I know I had somebody in my live stream said the $4 mark is a tip jar mark. Oh, MIR stepping up and falling back down a little bit. Crypt 10%er and dropping. Oh, here's a mover. Clover making a little bit of move out of here from 4 to 5%. And maybe it was up to 6 and pulled back. 3, 6, 4, 3, 2. There's a 2 keeps. Keeps you pulling up. Keeps flattening out. Might get a little pump. Crossing the MACD. Volume moving up. Looks like Keeps might be starting to push up this morning a little bit. Keep an eye on Keeps. Rat Luna doing the same thing, jumping out of the 1% to 2%. ERN. Yeah. ERN. MACD's coming down. Hopefully it doesn't cross down and get a drop. If it does, it could come down in here. Hopefully it gets a skip and bounces up. Litecoin making a little bit of ups and down moves. New dropped down quite a bit. For some movers, UPI maybe. Yeah, UPI is going to move because I've been holding that for quite a while, and I got real aggressive on AVT, and I took that money out of here and put it in AVT. So watch it move, watch it take off running now. That's my long-term play for the next 3 to 6 months. I see some awesome play and returns higher than UPI over in AVT, so I made the switch, moved it out of there. So Zcash been flickering all morning. Oh, Diesel making a little move right there. Diesel's at 1%. Keep an eye on this little guy, because he can go from the 1% club to the 9% club in about 3 15-minute candles. We're on 30 minutes right now. This little guy, he has short little 2-foot long legs, but he runs like he got cheetah legs. When he takes off running, he moves quick. Diesel's that little short guy on the football team that outruns everybody. You don't have to worry about getting hit. You can outrun them all. True is making, oh, look at that. I seen that spike over here. Holy cow. That's a 15-minute spike on True. Let's go to 5-minute. Definitely got some quick volume on True. We were talking about it a little earlier. From 23 to 25, almost 26 cents. 3-cent spike. We're currently up right now from the beginning of this at 12.41%. Wowza. Nice run. You see here where True had a pullback, dropped down, and just exploded. I didn't catch it out of the corner of my eye earlier. Wish I would have. Not like I had the money to flop it. I have no available USD sitting on the side right now. A lot of times in my morning show, I usually keep $100 off to the side. Try to catch one of these right at the beginning. Write it up. Take my 10-11% profit out of it. Put the USDT back or USD back to the side. And continue playing. Anywhere from 6% and up are good moves when you're playing with just $100. Prefer to have 10% or better. But if it starts to stall out, I'm only at 6% and I see it starting to stall. I'm happy with 6. I'll take it and run. Because a few dollars is better than no dollars. Don't like giving back. I like just take a little here, take a little there. It's like I tell people, if it's only 3 or 4 or $5, you're doing 10, 15, 20 trades a day, it adds up. 5% here, 10% there, it all adds up. I know a lot of people going here with $800, $900, a couple $1,000, and they want to put it in one coin. They want to hope in the 15, 30-minute candles. They want to watch it for a half a day, and they get mad because they didn't 10x their money. Well, I put $1,000 in. I was hoping to make $10,000 a day. Doesn't happen. People making thousands and thousands of dollars off of a $500 or $1,000 investment, or people who put it in and waited and waited and waited, and when it popped off, they took large profits. So True, definitely making some moves. AVT trying to look at Cody. We got some 10%ers today. Definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 10%ers. Couple more trying to get up in there. Look at the moves on the 10% club. Oh, look at the flat top. It cannot break it. Cody. Oh my God, look at Cody. Cody on the run. Yeah. My mark last time I bought Cody was at 31.8. Actually about 31.7, I think it was. 31.8. At 33. So that was a few days back. If I had kept it in there. Come on. Over here. 5%. Not that big of a deal. I've made more than 5%. This is where I'm at right now in AVT. So my money would not have done as good here as I am doing right now. So CRPT, trying to make some moves here. True is pump, 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 pump. That's a 15-minute marker. 5 minute. Straight up. Definitely gonna have to have some retracement here in a little bit. That is just huge. Straight up rocket shot. Roughly up 12.49%. 5% pullback. Brings us back down to 24 cents. That's 45% of a 12% run. A little much, maybe more like 4%. 4% pullback. 24 and 4.5. 24.9 maybe. Unless it continues to keep pumping. Then we take a measure move from a higher up. But it's already starting to angle down. The wick's not as high, but the candle is not quite done. 2 more minutes left. So that sharp turn up usually means a little bit of a pullback. About usually 20-30% of it. So 12% up. 4% back would be 30%. So we'll keep an eye on that. Well, hopefully you didn't buy it up here at 26 cents because you're not going to get a 20% pump out of it. Cody is already at 10.75. What was I looking at? Was that true? I was looking at True. True's at 8.5. Cody. You got in here at the bottom. 7.49%. A little pullback off of that would probably be about 2%, yeah. If it was the pullback right about now, 2% roughly at 33 cents. Even, maybe down to 32.9. But it's got a nice smooth run. It just started popping straight up off right here. So possibly get another run, maybe to 34 before you get a pullback, maybe. Fresh our movements here. 10% club got smaller. 8% club got bigger. AVT pushing that 370. Hit it twice, broke it once. 371. So definitely, this is looking like it did last night and the other day. Got this little loop here, started pushing up. Maybe we'll get a little flag build out here. This will pop off again if it flags out right here. Looking good, look at that. Broke up here to 371 again. So it's 2 hits on 371. It's definitely inching. It's itching for that $4 mark. So keep your eye on AVT. This puppy has just been slowly trending nice and forward. And look at this, nice forward across, nice little upward trend. So you go from this here to there. So that's the high side of the trend. Got your little W here, where you want to call it. So it's trending nicely. Broke out of this channel I was talking about this morning. Got to the high side, pounded a few times. Now we're on top of it, making some highs above it. Now if we can just get it to build another floor like right here. So now we got some fallback area. It'll be, you know, 331's probably 331 to 324 would be our nice fallout area if we got way up here and crash back down. We can build another floor, maybe 360 to 370 would be a new floor to fall back on when it gets to $4. So definitely looking good. I'm excited about it. So you can see back here, 369, 375, definitely pushing up that direction. Got some more 10%, CRPT working its way up. Cody, definitely pushing up on Cody. SYN is struggling at the 353 mark. What a struggle that is. Oh, got 1, 2, 3. Got some 4%ers jumping out of 3. So REN, request, band, all making a little bit of moves. CTX flickering on here. Definitely getting some good movement this morning. Thank you, Bitcoin, for cooperating. BGX making a little move out of the bottom down here. Big spike up for the 5 minute. Nice little curl, popping back off. Popcorn machine is warming up. The little kernels are starting to pop. CHZ, cheesy. You're getting a little poppage too. SNT. All these small cap coins are getting warmed up this morning. Sorry. Oh, wow, that snuck up on me. Oh, Seagull. Back to zero, out of zero. Went from -0 to 0. EOS is being neutral. Dot is just waving at all of us. Suku making a little move. Wow, look at that roller coaster ride. Dang, Suku ought to be an artist. Yeah, it's almost like a roller coaster ride that goes up, comes down, does a loop-de-loop, goes back around. Is it the Snell pattern? Yeah, you got little curls in here. Big Snell, there's his head, antenna off his head. That's the Snell pattern. That means we're going to be moving slow for the next few days. You know, it's a bad day when the coins like Gwen outpace everybody else. 47, S&T, definitely poking his nose up some more. Keep an eye on S&T. S&T looks like it could make some moves today. Gotta get past this up here at the 73-cent area. Artezi popping out of the 0.0 club to the 1%er club. It's got to get up here above the 48-cent mark and keep going. It's at 48, but 48.3, need to get 48.4. NKN and VGX look like they're trying to make some small. Ooh, VGX, look at that. It's been making moves. I think I talked about that earlier this morning. We were talking about it. Holy cow. Definitely popped up, leveled off, and doing it again. Oh, need to stretch out here. My eyeballs are getting stiff. Staring at these screens too much this morning. Only been sitting here staring at them about 3.5 hours, 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, 2 hours and 53 minutes streaming here. Take a peek up here. QSP is taking a step backwards, but it says, that's funny. You look at it, the percentage is back down a little bit, but it's still moving up. I get a kick out of these charts sometimes. A lot of 2 and 3% is going to be some big players later today. They keep on moving up. MRI, opening its nose out of here, making some flashing and moving, but see, it's showing its way up there, but it's down. AVT, making those moves up, peeking through that spot. Come on, baby. SYN. Is it gonna break? Oh yeah, it broke the flat top. It got past the flat tops. Let me pull that little dotted line right there. Nope. That thing is like stuck at 353.9. What the hell? I gotta go look at this. SYN. SYN. USD. Nothing huge in the order book to kill it, to hold it there. It's only like 5,800 coins. There's just ain't a lot of buyers buying. I mean, because you get down the lower side, there's a 16,000 coins. Keep it from going down too far. 4,200 coins at that much. Not at $3. Nothing like what we're fighting on AVT. This is minimal compared to AVT, and this one right here is just flattened out. Crazy. Cody, beautiful. That is a beautiful looking deal there. We will definitely give this to Cody this morning. Cody definitely deserves this morning. Light that engine up. Get that rocket moving. Looking on my live stream, MDT at 6 cents. Jasmine at 303 and looking like it wants to go up through the moving averages. ASM is at the moving averages. Ape. Man, everything's green this morning. Looking like a beautiful morning. I think I did this for my streamers. We'll pull Jasmine up because it looks like it's fixing to pop off. Down to 0.73%, but it's definitely got a green candle. That's the 5. Let's go to the 15. Got a green dot. Fixing to get a cross on the 15 on the MACD, but it's below 0. So it's way down here below 0 at the 0.001 mark. And it's below the moving averages. So the 50 is below the 200 and the 100 is above. So if we can get another pump. Get that 50 above the 200, or the 100 above the 200. And might be able to get a little movement up here. Maybe 305, 306 maybe out Jasmine. It just has to get past those moving averages over there. But it's definitely getting across on the MACD. But it's below 0, so it's possible it could pump up and curl back down real quick. But definitely on the 15-minute chart, Jasmine is looking in a small. Now this is one of my old lines here, so let's keep it right here. We'll pull it off that and keep going. Put it back on that candle. Put it right back on this candle, and look at that. Touches right there. Amazing how you just keep pulling these lines and keep drawing them. And keep the same reference points from way back somewhere else back here. And you get a touch up here. And I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking back here at this candle right in here. So you just see how things work. That's how they run. Jasmine getting a nice bounce off that channel. Definitely could get somewhere. It's going to be a win-win day all around for you, Michelle. Congratulations. Every coin you ask me to look at, you're moving up the chart then. Do you have any AVT? AVT is definitely struggling to get over that 375 spot. But it's pounding that area. It's trying. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull this up. There's a 6% on Ape. Ape is making a move. I'm going to reset this. There we go. And I'm going to go get me another cup of coffee, and I'll be right back for our last segment of this show today. So we'll probably run here another half hour, 45 minutes or more, maybe another hour. This is going to take my third break here. I'll be right back. Hey Michelle, I got a question for you. So when you're in Coinbase Pro, are you buying in USDT or are you buying in Euro? I'm curious and how you're purchasing. What pairs are you buying in?
Really upset it, they show some respect. I can't even think about it. I've been up, so read about it. No beat around it, straight to it, no ring around it. You coming for me, we'll see
USDT. Okay. Let me ask you this. So when you go and look at AVT, do you have any, can you see the USD pairing for AVT in your Coinbase Pro, or does it just not show it at all? Because I had this issue this morning. I cashed out of a coin, was in USDT. And then what I did is I went and pulled up the pairing of USDT versus USD, and I sold it to USD. And I took the USD and put it into AVT. So if you look in your Coinbase Pro, you possibly might have the pairing between USDT and USD. You just have to make the exchange between the two, sell out of your USDT into USD. Oh, it's not available in your region. That sucks. That sucks. So maybe on Binance, since you're not regulated like we are, we have to use Binance US. You being over there, you should have capabilities of just using strictly Binance. Bad part is you have to hold it on Binance because you can't transfer it over to Coinbase without the pairing. Do something today. Yeah. I'm sorry. I know it's a pain in the butt. That's kind of like me. I got friends who tell me, oh, go on KuCoin. Buy on KuCoin. I signed up for KuCoin. I got into it one time. I didn't put no money in it. I said, oh, I'll do it the next day. I went to log back in the next day. I got 2FA, everything set up. Type in my password, says wrong password. So I do a password reset. It sends me a reset information. I go to my email, do the reset, go to my 2FA, do that. It says password reset, log in. I go to log in, it says wrong password. And it just keeps doing this over and over. Finally, I just said, screw it. I deleted KuCoin off my computer. I don't even use it. It won't let me log in. You know, you're gonna play games. I don't need that headache. Especially, I ain't putting no money in you if you gotta keep locking me out of it. Yeah, I know. That's what sucks about Binance. So to me, if you're gonna use something like Binance, let me minimize this. I went online and I downloaded Exodus, EXODUS. It's a wallet, and so it's kind of like you can link your Trezor or your other thumbnail wallets to it. But Exodus is a desktop wallet. Once I got it downloaded and opened it, it gave me my 24 seed phrase to write down, and then I just keep anything I deal with on any exchange other than Coinbase is in my Exodus wallet. So those are my seeds of my wallet, my money. So anything outside of Coinbase is on my Exodus, except for my shard BNB wrapped shard. It's in my shard wallet, which is called an infinity wallet. So I got a couple external wallets that have coins outside of Coinbase on it. And then my other computer, that son of a gun, probably got 35, 40 core wallets of coins I've mined. Some of them are probably just totally worthless. I haven't checked them in ages, haven't updated the wallet, so who knows. One of these days I'll tear into it, see if I get anything that's worth a crap to sell. So, SYN 15% club. It broke the flathead right here. Look at that. Look at that. It finally smashed that flat top. Got a rooster tail going. Woohoo. About time you snapped through that flat top. Look at that. Even I bet you if I went to the 5 minute. Look how flat that is on the 5 minutes. That's ridiculous. Look at that. Looks like a Mickey Mouse hat. Little Mickey Mouse ears, little flat top. MICKEYMOUSE. Let's go. Woohoo. Definitely got a nice pump. Got it going now. They're 15%er club, 14.5. SYN is making some. I think SYN was trending on pretty. That was one of those that was trending on Twitter 4 or 5, 6 days ago. I think my memory recalls right. I do too. I stick with one exchange. That's why I cover everything pretty much on Coinbase. It's just so much easier. I mean, yeah, you don't get as many opportunities for higher rewards. You know, I know guys who are using VPNs and doing long and shorts on Bybit, and it's just too much of a hassle. I already got enough going on with my live streams and my YouTube I'm tired of dealing with VPNs. I dealt with a lot of VPNs back in the day when I was mining and staking coins and all that good stuff. So getting set my ways, getting where it's just I want easier, and I think just make crypto come to us instead of us chasing after crypto. Me personally, I think all these exchanges, Binance, KuCoin, Huobi, Coinbase, need to have a central blockchain that they're all kind of tied to regulate their coin movement. Make sure like everything's tied to the New York Stock Exchange and Tokyo. They all, you know, the New York Stock Exchange doesn't sell Tokyo stocks cheaper or higher than the Tokyo people do. Yeah, they reflect the same price. It'd be cool if somebody created a central metaverse blockchain to keep all the, like if somebody wants to start up a new exchange like Coinbase or KuCoin or Binance, if somebody wants to start up a new one, they have to tie into that blockchain to be regulated on the coin, not regulate them personally, but regulate the pricing of coins so there's not so much arbitraging. It's doable. Just taking some work, get everything kind of working smoother, you know, smoothing the lines out, make it look better. Maybe one day all these exchanges will come together and be all one exchange. You can trade simultaneously on all around the world. You know, like maybe TradingView, have them all tied in the TradingView, where you can just make a trade on TradingView itself, and it chooses the best exchange to use for the best rate and makes a trade for you instantly. That way it's all on TradingView. Then have an external wallet. When you get done trading on TradingView, you just withdraw it into an external wallet. Be kind of nice. That way, if I wanted to trade in USDT or USD, or if I wanted to trade in the EU, it should be my choice of what I want to trade in. So I think that would be a cool thing to have come together. I know you can get brokers on TradingView and trade through TradingView on the Pro program. I think the Pro program is like $29 or $39 a month, something like that. $49 a month. But if you're doing a lot of trading, high volume trading, and you're using multiple exchanges, you can trade straight through using TradingView. I do have an account through Forex. I mean, I could probably merge all those accounts in TradingView, and I could probably sit here and trade Forex, crypto, and that's the other thing I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the day where I can, like, I'm sitting here looking at SYN. Say I had $1,000 in SYN, and all of a sudden over here on another screen, I'm looking at Forex. Say the JPY against the USD. And I'm going, wow, that'd be a great trade. I don't have nothing in Forex. Well, I could just swap out of, I could send, you know, just sell my SYN, buy SYN right into Forex. Boom. Or trade AVT straight across for Apple stock without having to go back to USD. One of these days, that'll all be merged together where we'll be able to trade from crypto to stocks to currency. So Forex, New York Stock Exchange, Japanese Stock Exchange, whatever, Tokyo, and all the Forex stuff all be tied together. I could go from Apple stock to Forex if I wanted to. So that's what the blockchain will eventually do. It'll merge all the trading together. You'll be able to trade from one to the other. Come on, SYN, pump, pump, pump. And it looks like, in a way, AVT is kind of following with SYN. So they're about the same price. Come on, guys, pump together. That's how I see the future of trading. It's all going to be on a TradingView platform, and I should be able to do it from anywhere to anywhere. I should be able to go to crypto, to stocks, to Forex, however I want to do it without going back to the USD or going back to USDT or whatever. So, any big players making any big moves right here? Doge moving on up. Doggy in the house. Woof, woof, woof. Making a little play. I played with it yesterday a little bit. Didn't win, didn't lose. I broke even. I think I lost maybe 30 cents on fees. Other than that, the little doggy took a dip. I got out at right time, and she's coming back to play. Any more big plays down here? Or are we just gonna level out this morning? Things are leveling out this morning. Looking good. A lot more green happening. Thank you, Bitcoin, for slowing down and letting the playing field get back in the dirt. SYN still wanting to make moves. AVT, you're sniffing that. And I know you're sniffing. You want to get up there in the top dog spot. Come on. You only need another 6.5% to get up there and compete with SYN. What would 6.5% be from here? $3.93. Come on. Pop up there to $4. You'll take the #1 spot off up here. Be proud to see you up there today. They're struggling. It is struggling to pop this top notch at 374.66. But definitely working its way up. It's got a nice little trend going. The trend be my friend. There we go. That wedge holding up here. Nice top here. Keep going up, baby. Yes, we want more, and you got just a hair more. 374. It's just like a half a cent inch every time. It's doing the trick. So, can we wick it up? Wick it up to the top. Look like it's trying. Yeah, I'm drawing lines for that one. I'm watching it closely. So we definitely got some movers moving. And when they pop, they're popping fast. Select that one. I get a kick out of that. It's up 1%, but yeah, it's down over here. So, and they poke their nose out. They're poking out fast. OGN. See that? Just got a cross here on OGN at the MACD right here. Banging up on that 200 moving average on the 50. That's 30 minutes. 15 minutes. Are we past the 200? Yes, we are. Right on top of it. That's it here. This is the first candle above the 200. So what we've seen this morning, a lot of them are just getting past the 200. The next candle starts taking a run, starts stepping up. The 50 across the 100 on this candle here. This candle broke the 200. This one printed above the 200. So now we're on our merry old way, trying to make some tracks, get caught up with the rest of them. You're lagging. You're only at 2% OGN. What you gotta get? Another 8%? Or, yeah, wow, that's way up there. So 2.8, 3 point, I give you a 5, 6, 6.5%. Get the 61 cents. 61.3. 61.3 will get you up 8.5% total for the day. Definitely seeing coins make some moves here. Sol making a move out of here, out of 1%. Says we're up 2.59%, so it dropped down from the daily and back up, so we're at 3.27. Definitely pull back a little bit here. Keep an eye on it, might flatten out here, have a little pullback, unless this one continues to pump. The wick don't break that wick, then you're looking at a possible small pullback here. Could be a little fake out and go again. Gotta look at your signals. So might level out here for a little bit. 2% on Alice and Earn. Alice starting to make a little move. Volume pulling back. Got a cross. So it had its pump. Gonna level out. Unify. 2% are sticking out of the bottom down here. Looking like Unify is going to try to make a little move, trying to push on that 200 moving average. It's slacking from what everybody else was doing earlier. Trying to make some moves. Got to get past that 200 moving average to get rolling. Got a green dot, got a cross right here on the diamond. MACD cross right here. So all you got to do now is fight that 200 moving average. And look at everything. Everything's starting to get a small green takeoff. A lot of these little ones down here fighting that 200 moving average. See, 200, 200, Matic. Above the 200, might come back and retest it. Spell is above it. Auction, fighting it. See, it got there and fought it and got rejected, so come back here to the 100. Axis, fighting the 200. IOTX, fighting the 200. 200 moving averages are going to be our key today on all coins. If they can't get past it, they're going to get rejected, especially on the 15-minute chart. UPI up here at 6.81%. There's my original buy line. Sold some of it this morning right in this area. AVAX, that's above it. ALCX, just barely above it. Might come back and retest it. So I'm saying 15-minute chart, 200 moving average is a key position this morning to get above. Wow, you're way down there. You can't get past 100. Perp USD. Perp is not perping up. It's a struggling. New. Yeah, everybody down here is fighting that 200 moving average except Bitcoin. Ooh, Bitcoin, you're above my little blue mark. You're getting into my channel. Oh, you're going for 47,000. Sweet. So look at this. It played nicely all morning long with this. 2245 last night until 1200 this afternoon. That's noon. It ain't noon, is it? No, it's 8 o'clock. April 5th, 12:15. Oh, it's UTC. I think that is, yeah, that's the exchange time. So we got 12 hours, 56 minutes on this candle, almost 13 hours on it. So we got 11 hours left for the new day to start. So nice level out playing field, and that's why you see our bloody Monday went away. Tuesday's recovering, looking good. Broke that blue up there, come back and retest. It's probably gonna retest this a couple times and probably move on to 47 today. So nice. We are gonna see ourselves up in 47,000 territory. How you doing on this little channel I drew? You gonna follow it nicely? You gonna pop out of it? We are testing the 375 wick. Nice. Nice. So I think we're looking good. Well, 3 9%ers, 1 15%er, SYN is on the run. And we have 3 people chasing it. Got a rocket on Cody. Cody rocketed off. Settled down. AVT trying to get up there. All hanging at 9%. True up in the 6 here. It's pushing. Let's refresh this again. Got everything in line, in order. Ooh, we'll wait a minute. I'll drink some coffee. We'll give it a minute or two. On this, while I'm drinking my coffee, see if there's any substantial movers. Probably moving up, not down. Heap is gently moving slowly. Ooh, ABT, big pullback right there. Just seen a huge pullback up here. All the way from that 375 to 362, 361. Oh. Almost out of that little channel. That can almost make your heart skip a beat. You're like, get back up there. Scroll down this list, take a peek. Any big movers or big losers? Could RAD be moving? No, it's dropping. So nothing spectacular right this moment. Like I said, Bitcoin is making some moves closer to 47,000. I think as it gets real close to it, like, you know, $100, $50 or 47. I see a lot of alts really starting to slow down. Some might actually pull back, waiting for that 47,000 rejection. Dogecoin not letting up. The doggies on the run. And he's chasing after the big boys. On the clock, it's almost 8 o'clock right now. Viewership, it is 8 o'clock straight up. I need to fix my clock. It's 6 minutes off. So we are straight up 8 o'clock in the morning. Been on here 3.5 hours. See, the viewership is starting to drop off a little bit. People are getting at work. So we're going to end the live stream here. Go do me some breakfast. I will still be on the chart looking at this. If you have questions, you want to chit chat, please feel free to hit me up on the 24/7 live stream. I do have another live stream currently running on the same channel. I try to keep it up and going 24/7 around the clock for people to have a place to chat and talk about stuff, even though it has 4 coins. And right now they're voting to see if they want to keep MDT and replace it with AVT, or if they want to keep what they got. So that's why my channel runs. Put things to a vote for 12 hours, and whatever the vote is what it is. So some people feel like I don't have a fair channel. I don't know how much fairer I can get. The vote stays up for 12 hours. So if you sleep more than 12 hours, I'm sorry. I don't sleep 12 hours. I'm lucky if I can get 5 or 6 hours. But that being said, I appreciate everybody coming by to the morning show. And everybody have a wonderful day. Hopefully I was able to help you out, pinpoint something you're looking for, or maybe you seen something that you weren't seeing and you jumped on. And hopefully you have some good luck. Happy trading and have a wonderful day. So you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday.